Very good afternoon. You're watching Lunchtime News on TV1. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Yuki Pasha. Let's start off with a look at your headlines for this afternoon.
Death toll due to coronavirus rises to 80. Special discussion between the members of the committee appointed to prevent the spread of coronavirus in the island today. Immigration and Immigration Department moved under the State Minister of Defence. Appointments for the driver's license and medical report available online from today. Second test between Sri Lanka and Zimbabwe in Harare today.
Now shifting your attention to some news here at home, the entry road to Golface, which was temporarily closed earlier near the Lotus roundabout due to a protest, is now open.
The road had been closed after a group of individuals who had lost their jobs at the National Housing Development Authority staged a protest march towards the Presidential Secretariat at 10 a.m. Our reporter stated that a few protesters were allowed to discuss the matter at the Presidential Secretariat, while the others continued their protests by blocking the road near the Lotus roundabout.
The Ministry of Transport Services Management says that the time and date to undergo medical tests to obtain driving licenses could be reserved online.
Issuing a statement, the ministry said that the online mechanism was introduced by the National Transport Medical Institute after a successful pilot test carried out last Friday. Under the previous system, the general public faced inconveniences as they had to reserve their time slots by visiting the NTMI office at Nugegoda. In his statement, the ministry noted that the online mechanism had been introduced following directives issued by President Gotabaya Rajapaksa to increase the efficiency of the state sector. The ministry added that a mobile application would be introduced within the next 2 weeks to further assist the process of reserving time slots.
Wildlife Department Director General Chandana Surya Bandara visited the Puliyankulam area in Ipalogama, Anuradhapura yesterday to inspect an eco-friendly electric fence being erected against wild elephants.
The residents of Puliyankulam in Ipalogama have been severely affected as a result of wild elephants encroaching residential lands over the last few years. Against this backdrop, a private company had undertaken the task of installing a 600-meter electric fence as a part of its efforts to install a 7-kilometer-long fence. The initiators of the project stated that the fences are eco-friendly when compared to the other electric fences erected against wild elephants. However, the company claimed that it has been unable to complete the project as the Wildlife Department has not responded positively to requests made to clear the effects so far. Accordingly, the Wildlife Department's Directors General visited the area following requests made by farmers groups and other groups in the area. We have made requests for 10 years. However, the evaluation committee has not provided us a positive response. I did not come here to discuss that. If you want, let's talk about this project. However, villagers state that the project has proven to be successful. The fences are of good quality. Neither humans nor elephants are affected by these fences. The environment too is protected. What we request is to continue the installation of these fences. Elephants destroyed our crops yesterday as well. Wild elephants trample the old fences and enter our lands. This is a good project. If fences can be made with such quality, it would be beneficial for us.
Let's now take a look at some news from the stock market.
Investor anxiety continues as the market dips by 31 points with the ASPI at 5,958. Blue chips dragged the market in early trade. Turnover was at 52 million rupees.
Taking a look back at your local news, the final medical examinations conducted on the 4 individuals suspected to have infected with coronavirus and were admitted to the infectious disease hospital in Angoda have been cleared. However, Ministry of Defence stated measures are currently in place to ensure the spread of the virus in the country is prevented.
It has not reported in Sri Lanka. We are moving all the suspected cases to the IDH. The temperature level of all the passengers arriving at the BIA are being checked. The Medical Research Institute was able to set up a method for examining the coronavirus. Accordingly, the cases can be identified. The facilities to conduct the examinations are only available here and in India only. To discuss this matter more, we have scheduled a technical meeting in the morning, and in the evening we have a meeting scheduled under the leadership of the Honourable Minister.
The Health Service Director General Dr. Anil Jasingha further noted, using the special examination available in the country, the individuals who have been diagnosed with the coronavirus can be identified.
We have our labs ready if there are more patients come in for the testings.
The acting Sri Lanka's ambassador to China, K. Yoganathan, said measures are currently in place to bring down the Sri Lankan students in Wuhan by tomorrow or day after. He said the Sri Lankans who have arrived in China for business or tourism purposes will be returned to Sri Lanka if required. Meanwhile, Secretary of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs Ravinath Aryasinghe said currently they are in the process of gathering the details of the Sri Lankans who are in China at present. Meanwhile, Ministry of Foreign Affairs said the Sri Lankan consulate in Beijing has requested permission to land an aircraft belonging to Sri Lankan Airlines in Wuhan. The ministry noted the Sri Lankan consulate is closely working with the Foreign Affairs Office in Wuhan to expedite the approval of landing at the airport. Meanwhile, the Sri Lankan consulate in China have opened a 24-hour hotline to obtain information on Sri Lankans who are currently in China. The Sri Lankan consulate in China can be contacted at 00861065321861 and 00861065321862. And with that, it's a wrap of lunchtime news for the Newsfirst team. I'm Newsfirst. Take care and good day.